So there are many different types of protein skimmers that you can use on your aquarium, but I have tested many of them against each other. So what I'll do is put two skimmers in the same sump, and then I will monitor the amount of absorbate which is taken out of those skimmers. And I've basically found that all in all, how regularly the skimmer is cleaned is probably the most important factor on how good the skimmer skims. But that is generally under supervision, where I am checking and cleaning my skimmer very regularly. I make sure that the neck of the skimmer is not building up bacteria, fatty acids or anything else that can reduce the production of the skimmate. Though when you speak to maintenance people, they often see quite different results to what I'll get in a fairly controlled experiment. I will find that one skimmer versus another skimmer, if cleaned regularly, will have fairly comparable results compared to what a maintenance person will say. Because if you go and check out someone's aquarium and the skimmer has not been cleaned for a month, the amount of absorbate removed from the skimmer seems to be substantially better with the better skimmers as a generalization. So if you are not going to clean your skimmer very regularly and you are going to use the drain function in the cap of the skimmer, getting a better skimmer is absolutely going to give you a better result with your aquarium. I am under the impression that if you clean your skimmer regularly and you do not use the drain function on the cap of the skimmer, it is less important how good your skimmer is, because in the tests that I've run with them next to each other, the better skimmers are undoubtedly better. But for the money you pay for the better skimmers, it is amazing how much absorbate you can remove with the cheap ones if cleaned regularly. So when you're comparing a $90 skimmer and a $900 skimmer, if they're cleaned regularly, it's very hard to justify the 10 times difference for the $900 skimmer. On the other hand, if the skimmer is not being cleaned regularly, it seems to be much easier to justify the price difference of the $900 skimmer, because they seem to function better when they are not cleaned regularly. Anyway, put a comment on the bottom of this video and let us know your experience. How do you go with the cheap skimmers versus are you prepared to pay the money for the good ones?